While being abducted may sound like a nightmarish scene that only exists in movies,
He's crazy. What's wrong with him?
it's unfortunately a grim reality for many victims. But what happens when officers manage to save such unlucky souls in time?
Thank you.
Okay, got it.
Here are the times kidnappers got caught red-handed. It's a miracle officers managed to rescue this woman in time, who had chains around her neck and hands.
Okay, it's rolling. Okay, we're gonna get you.
Her shaky voice and sobbing noises speak of the horrifying trauma she went through. Who did this to her? Did the officers manage to catch him? To figure that out, let's first get a little bit of context. On January 31st, 2017, in Las Vegas, Nevada, a man and his lover allegedly kidnapped a woman with the intent to take her away and brainwash her into marrying one of them. Luckily, witnesses saw this and made a quick 911 call, after which the police tracked down the suspect's car and things got very messy.
There is a passenger! There is a passenger!
Open the door, you can come outside. Clear the other way, clear around. Walk back.
Hands up! Hands up!
Hands! Stop! Get on your knees!
The cops, knowing what the suspects are capable of, stop the car and immediately arrest both of them. The moments seem to pass by slowly as each suspect backs up, surrendering without a fight. However, that's only a facade to hide their brutality because, as the officers go to have a look inside the car, what they see is horrifying.
You need a...
Oh my God, thank you.
Okay.
Got it? Rolling?
Okay, it's rolling.
Okay,
Okay, we're gonna get you out of here, okay? We're gonna get you out of here.
Do you need me to say anything about what happened or anything?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Hold on for now, okay?
Just hold on,
We're gonna
okay?
get some pictures, then we're gonna get you out, okay?
Sarge, I'm gonna take some pictures. We have the evidence. She's tight chained down by the neck.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
Yeah, make sure we get photographs of it.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I don't want to... And she understands what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Because she's cool with it.
Okay, no, let's
Okay, let's back him up. Let's go inside.
The victim is chained to the vehicle by her neck, and her distress is audibly heard through her shaking and sobbing voice. It's inhumane and downright cruel to treat another human being in this manner. Fortunately, the officers help her right away. There's no telling how much relief this girl must have felt when she heard those sirens, knowing she was about to be in safe hands soon.
Another hand, okay?
He had me earlier and I got him to take him.
Got it. Copy. Here, you got one.
It is heartbreaking to hear her ask the officers how they found her, indicating that she'd given up on the possibility that she'd be saved. She's one of the luckier individuals who have the law come to their rescue, as not every kidnapped person makes it out alive. And now it's time to listen to her story.
I was in Las Vegas. He broke into my Las Vegas apartment and stole me from my home.
Vegas, Mexico?
Nevada.
Nevada?
He fucking hauled ass.
Do you know the guy?
Yeah, he's my ex-boyfriend. How did you know?
They called us and told us.
Who did?
I was up at the office trying to run him, see if we had anything on him.
He dragged me out of the place and I fought so fucking hard because I was like, this is how you die. And I think a neighbor saw me getting dragged out. He choked me out like 6 times because I kept fighting so hard.
Okay, did you lose consciousness when he was choking you?
Yes, like 6. He choked me out 6 times.
Okay.
How her ex-boyfriend committed a heinous crime in broad daylight is beyond anyone's comprehension. But it's a miracle her neighbors saw her and reported to the police without wasting any time, as it has saved her life today. Meanwhile, it is disturbing to watch the suspect's behavior in the police car.
Got a favorite hymn?
What's that?
You got a favorite hymn?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I don't know. I've never been into them.
What about you?
What about Amazing Grace? You like that one?
I'll take it.
Her ex-boyfriend holds no remorse over his actions, instead choosing to hum a hymn instead. It is quite psychopathic behavior he's displaying, as he's acting nonchalantly while his victim is sobbing in front of the police. His partner, on the other hand, isn't showing much guilt either.
Can I ask what's happening?
What's that?
What's happening?
We gotta figure out a few things, okay?
Okay. Are we going to the police station?
We are.
I've never been there.
You ever been to a police station or this police station?
Well, I mean, I've never been in a police station, period. I don't think.
Okay.
I mean, this isn't really how I wanted to go, but
The woman treats her transport to the police station like a normal weekday in her life, portraying careless behavior similar to that of her partner. But even if the two of them pretend everything's all right, that does not become reality, as they're charged with kidnapping, false imprisonment, and conspiracy. Our next case takes us to January 14th, 2023, in Decorah Township of Columbia, when a woman who was simply sleeping in her car at a truck stop had an unidentified male climb into her vehicle and speed off with her in the back seat. To make matters worse, he refused to stop despite her requesting him to. The woman called 911 immediately and stayed in communication with Columbia County, providing her location at regular intervals. And the officers got on the road straight away. The suspect leads the cop on a high-speed chase, and while officers usually catch up in these scenarios, this criminal's given the police a hard time.
Just passing SUV at 188 County Road J. He attempted to stop the vehicle. 3333 up behind the vehicle. He's taking off. 1080.
So they think on their toes and begin arranging spike strips on the road ahead of the suspect. And, in a fortunate turn of events, the tactic works.
Spikes hit! Spikes hit!
The kidnapper is extremely resilient, as he's still speeding on the road despite hitting the spike strip.
33, we're 43 miles an hour. State's attempted hit.
CAD update received.
But his pace has definitely been affected, and it's only a matter of time before the cops get a hold of him. As time passes by, the officers are finally able to have the suspect in their clutches, and then it's game over.
Successful pit.
3333, I copy, successful pit.
After a long and strenuous chase, the police finally ram into the suspect's car, which causes him to lose control of the vehicle and stop at the side of the road.
With my squad.
633, I've pinned him. Where's my squad?
10 more, I copy, you pinned him with your squad. Did you want EMS on standby?
We got a sergeant right here.
Standby, full airman deployment.
3326, did you want EMS on standby?
3331 at gunpoint. Have EMS on standby. Full airbag deployment.
The car is entirely busted, but thankfully the pursuit is now over. However, a concern arises not for the suspect, but for the poor girl in the back seat, so officers rush to check on the victim.
Do not move!
It's blocked in. Get her out. All right, then come around to this passenger door.
Keep your hands up.
322,
The woman is rescued from the car and physically appears okay, but the damage the terrifying trial must have had on her mental state is unthinkable. Regardless, she's back in one piece, and that's what matters at the end of the day. With all the objectives accomplished, arresting the suspect is the only thing left to do.
Guys, I got my hands. Hang on.
I see it. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Guys, 2 hands.
I'll go 95.
2 hands.
Keep coming. Back up a little bit, Josh.
hands.
I'll go
2
95.
hands. Guys, 2 hands.
I'll go
Wait, guys, 2 hands. I'm not resisting.
Hands
Put
behind
your hands behind your head. Put your hands behind your head.
Josh, it's okay. We got it. We got it. I'm not taking no chances here.
Guys, I'm not doing anything. Oh.
The suspect is finally detained and on the ground. Realistically, the suspect only made this difficult on himself. Had he surrendered at the start, he wouldn't be manhandled like he is right now. With all the tough times he gave the police, he's lucky he didn't get treated worse. But that's enough about him, as officers go and hear the victim out.
Thank you so much.
Do you want EMS to check out?
No, I'm fine.
Okay,
Thank you.
are you sure?
Yes, I just scared because he was driving like crazy. And I couldn't talk with him. He didn't want to stop. I don't know if he's crazy or what happened with him.
Okay. You're okay.
I am.
Are you sure?
Definitely.
Okay.
I'm just scared.
I'll be back to talk to you in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My name is Sergeant Stage. You can just call me Ron, okay?
Okay.
And I kind of started the whole investigation right away. We've been trying to find you really fast. You had a lot of people helping.
Man, I'm so scared.
I bet you are. What's your first name? I'll come back and talk to you, okay?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
The victim's been through a lot, but her quick thinking in informing the police at every stage of the process has saved her life today. On the other hand, the male was identified as 51-year-old Kyle Wagner, who was discovered to be under the influence of a substance. His vehicle was found at the initial truck stop, and a quick search uncovered methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia. As a result, he was charged with felony eluding, operating a motor vehicle without consent, false imprisonment, reckless driving, possession of drugs, and many more charges.
Drop the gun! Drop it! Do it now!
Although the previous story is horrifying, it's nothing compared to this situation where on March 29, 2023 in Glendale, California, 32-year-old Francisco Macias held a victim hostage at gunpoint. And after a 911 call, heavily armed officers arrived on the scene, after which the following tense exchange took place.
I can't see him, LT! Okay, right there. Front of car.
A couple of armed officers stand there anxiously but bravely. The situation is extremely dangerous, as Francisco possesses a firearm.
Just so you know, we got a guy down over there. Tack loading. Check yourselves. You guys good? Wet check. Stepping over to you guys.
And he isn't afraid to use it either, as he fires one shot into the air. In return, officers fire a barrage of 36 bullets back at him, and one hits him in the foot.
Let me step in front of you, bro. Rifle. Drop it! He's running! Watch out for the victim! Never slow down! Watch out for the victim! Drop the gun!
The officers aren't going to let Francisco out of their sight so easily, as they close in on him.
Drop it! Let me see your hands! Face away from us! Running! 40 here!
It's at this point that Francisco attempts to flee, but the cops are hot on his tail. Once they get into earshot of him, they attempt to verbally engage him again. Francisco refuses to listen to the cops, and so they're forced to use a non-lethal irritant on him. But that doesn't work, and as a final resort, they tase him. The officers are then able to rescue the hostage from him, and Francisco is arrested. He was later treated for the gunshot wound, but also faced charges of false imprisonment and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Up next, on October 15th, 2023, in Akron, Ohio, an Amber Alert was issued for a 5-year-old child who'd been abducted from his mother at gunpoint. However, the SWAT team doesn't mess around and is able to pinpoint and hunt the kidnapper, Sean, down.
No, he came out of there. I'm telling y'all, he really did. I watched.
Where did he go, dear?
He stood by the laundry door with the little boy in his hand.
Did you see where he walked off to?
No, all I seen was him standing there with the little boy in his hand. That's all I seen. And I think he did come out that building because he came out there with the little boy in his hand. The little boy was like this, just sitting there around.
And that was after we left.
Yes.
No, some of y'all was still out here. When I walked in, it was maybe about like 9:20, 9:25. Yes, the SWAT was over, and she was like, Auntie Kim, I think he surrendered himself. I said, why? Why you say that? She said, because he came out holding the little boy with his arms up, and that's what she told me, but she just said basically the same thing to y'all.
The witnesses explain how they saw Sean with the little boy, informing the officers of every single detail that they could. In times like these, everything counts, and it's a blessing they've chosen to report this because every passing moment can be a choice of life or death for the victim involved.
Alright, got a couple adults in the living room. There's a kid.
Hey, come on out! Bring the kids out!
They have no radio.
The door has to be open to my street.
One at a time.
Get the kids out. My wife.
Bring your kids.
Eleanor! Get the kids out. Let's go, come on.
Bring all the children.
His son is in underwear. Eleanor! Come here!
Come here, sweetie.
Ellie, put me down. Come here, baby. It's okay. It's okay. I know, we're just camping.
Male, ready to come out behind the female.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's it. Okay, baby. That's Sean?
No. That's my buddy Travis.
One at a time. Except for the children. One adult at a time.
Over here.
Behind the cruiser, guys.
Over here.
Let's get that down.
Is that everybody?
After locating the household Sean is inside, the SWAT team directs all the other members to step out. Armed men stand outside the residence, and the atmosphere is tense. But there's no sign of Sean among the people that walk out. On the other hand, the boy has been successfully saved.
How you doing, brave man? Give me your knuckles. Yeah, we miss. There you go. Tried to brink it on the first one. Thanks, Torrent, for not busting my hand up.
It's a heartwarming sight to see the young boy in good spirits with the heart of a warrior after the terrifying incident he's gone through. It also points to the wickedness of the suspect who would kidnap an innocent soul like him. While this is happening, another officer finally takes Sean into custody.
First, that's going to come off. Downside is... Watch your hand.
Despite being arrested for such a horrific crime, there seems to be not an ounce of remorse on Sean's face. One would expect shame at the very least, but he walks out all proud. But he'll get his humbling dose of medicine in no time.
So, dude, I tried to talk to you for an hour. You didn't come out. The guy that was out there talking to you, I know you heard me.
No, honestly, I didn't. Honest to God, talking to you.
Out at the house?
Where I arrested from?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't hear me talking?
No, I just got done. I was out.
What's that?
I was out.
You were out?
I was out. I was trying to come back up.
What's that? 1497. Dude, I was trying to talk to you for an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
I was in my bike with you. I was trash.
So when I said numerous times, I'm like, Sean, this David with Akron Police. We're not going to leave. We know you're here. Come on out with your hands up.
I was dreaming that that's when you started to me, but
Sean needs to be thankful that the law isn't treating him the way he treated that boy, as he has no right to ask about his own mother after snatching that child from his terrified mother at gunpoint. But that's where the difference between criminals and police officers truly lies. As a last act of kindness, the officers patch him up medically as well. But all their leniency ends here, and Sean is officially charged with kidnapping, abduction, and domestic violence. The next case is truly messed up, as on October 16, 2023, in Akron, Ohio, an innocent 23-year-old woman was confined in a garage for 4 days straight by 33-year-old William Mazingo. The police were notified of her misery by neighbors and arrived on the scene.
How do we get in? Can we get in the door?
We don't care. I don't care. My parents are here. I can't have. I just love this camera. He used to live here, so he can tap into anything. But we have cameras up for other reasons.
Right, I got you. You know he's in there for a fact?
I know for a fact.
Yeah. You can kick your door. You can kick it in.
I swear to God, go ahead. Please. I don't know what's wrong with this girl.
Oh, there's a girl in there with him?
Yes. I told them.
The witness explains what she's observed, providing information on the suspect and how he's holding a woman in the garage. It seems like a hard story to believe, but the sincerity in the woman's voice has the officers convinced that something isn't right. She gives them the green signal to kick the door down as well. And now the cops will see what this fuss is all about.
William, this is Akron Police Department. This is your last chance. Come out now with your hands up, or we'll be sending the canine in to apprehend you. You will get bit by the dog. William, last chance.
The suspect ignores the officer's orders to come out voluntarily, so they're forced to attempt to break the door.
Akron Police, better come out. Come out now with your hands up.
No.
After a few tries, they succeed in that, and once the door opens, they come face to face with the aggressor.
Hey, face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there. You get that? There's a female in there.
Come on out here.
Your hand like your friend.
What? Man, come out. Get shoes.
If William Mazingo thought he could get away with all his vile actions, he's now proven wrong, as he's taken into the custody of the police.
Let me get this ladder.
Officers are not yet aware of the atrocities this man has committed, but they're in for a real shocker soon.
You want to wait a second? Get it closer?
There is no telling how his 23-year-old victim is doing, and the cops turn to focus on her well-being now. However, the condition they find her in leaves them speechless.
Car number 12.
Yes, hold on. Is there any weapons up there here?
Is there any weapons or anything up there? No.
There's no apartment number, just says on the 3rd floor, male and female throwing things out of the apartment.
Honestly, because are you, what's that?
Are you on?
Yeah, that's what probably we're take. So I get, what is your name, man?
The victim is alive and well, but it's heartbreaking to see the disheveled state she's in. She seems absolutely terrified and shaken, and there's a possibility that she's been assaulted as well from the injuries on her face. Later on in the investigation, the details of the assault come to light, leaving everyone horrified. The suspect, William Mazingo, assaulted the victim with a baseball bat, doused her in gasoline, and threatened to end her life multiple times over the course of a few days. It's a miracle that the officers reached her on time, as it doesn't look like she could have held on much longer. William should be ashamed of beating and detaining a woman half his size, but shame cannot be expected of criminals like him. The girl is escorted to a hospital and treated for her non-life-threatening injuries, while William faces charges of kidnapping, felonious assault, abduction, and unlawful restraint.
A Georgia man is now in police custody after he allegedly kidnapped his ex-girlfriend from her job.
Our next case takes us to July 16, 2023 in Clayton County, Georgia, when Kalia Jones becomes an unfortunate victim as her boyfriend showed up at a restaurant and kidnapped her at gunpoint.
What you saw?
What happened is, when we came in, I don't even recall whether he was already here or he came in after we were here. And what he did is he had the lady that waited upon us, who was escorted out of here by him, said something that was inaudible to me. And she continued to do what she was supposed to be doing, I guess, waiting on everybody. And finally, he appeared to be a little frustrated, so what he did is he walked behind the counter. The lady, I'm assuming that was the manager, "What are you doing? Don't go beyond this point." He proceeded to go in the back, accosted her back toward the rear of the store, grabbed her by the arm, and walked her out of here with a weapon.
The first witness provides chilling details of how Kalia Jones was kidnapped. Apparently, this Wingstop restaurant is where the victim works, but she wasn't prepared to be taken like this. After hearing one witness, the officer then goes out to hear a second one, with time ticking by quickly.
Had his gun on him. What color was it? You know what type of firearm was it?
It was tan handle. I'm going to assume it's probably a 9mm or a Glock.
Okay.
He took her out, went over, took her over there, because at that point, my dad was out. I was worried about him, so I rushed outside and I watched him. He marched her right over to the car, put her in the car. She was protesting, but he had a weapon, so it wasn't a lot she was going to do. And took her in the car. Like he said, he drove over there, did a semicircle, and we went down that way. And the manager, she was already in the property.
The second witness explains what he saw, and the officers are on high alert now because, with a firearm involved, the golden hour to save a kidnapped individual becomes even more constrained. It's later revealed that Cameron Hopkins, the offender, had allegedly kidnapped Kalia once before as well, but was arrested and released on a bond. With all the details on the table, the officers know what they have to do.
He actually was able to take the female from Wingstop. Taking a left on McDonough Road. Well, Mike cleared a pit.
Yeah, drop over, you can.
Alright, we're coming up on the 30 speeds.
The high-speed police chase starts, and officers can only pray they reach Kalia on time. With kidnapped victims, this is a golden hour, a time frame that guarantees their survival. The longer the officers take, the smaller that window of time becomes. Eventually, officers manage to ram into Cameron's vehicle and stop him, but something shocking happens as they step out.
Shots fired, shots fired. Hey, I'm behind you.
Cameron shoots towards the officers, and this makes an already bad situation even worse.
Up right here, they're still in the vehicle with shots being fired. Units advised, Clayton. Units advised, we're at Lovejoy High School. If we can get some units coming to the back side of the school and knock them off. There's two occupants in the car.
You get Clayton there.
There's a tense standoff between the suspect and the police, and Kalia's well-being is at stake. One wrong move could mean a life being lost today.
I'm good, bro. He's coming out. No, I got this up. He's coming out. Down him right there by the car. The passenger door. Climb out.
Yeah, you're gonna find out.
Yeah, make him time out. Hold on. Let me. I'm coming with the shield. Hold on. Shield.
Back up. There ain't no point moving up on him. Call his ass.
Come out the car.
Passenger looks deceased.
Come out. Climb over. Come out.
Climb out of the window.
Get out.
Climb out of the window.
Come out the window.
Climb out of the window.
I know you heard that.
She's deceased.
She's gone. She's gone. Man, get out of the fucking car, man.
Brains out.
Get out of the car. Get out.
Cameron, resigning to the officers, opens the door and sticks his bare hands out. But that's when the officers realize something horrifying. Kalia Jones is dead at the front, most probably murdered by her ex-boyfriend. Although the victim is deceased, the officers still have a job to do, and that is to arrest Cameron right away.
Call to us now. One voice. Call to us. Warning, you got hands and commands. Come to us. Do it now.
I got you.
You ready? Get out. More. Damn it. More. Okay. No, because the gun went off on her. Okay. Right, we're not arguing with you, dude. All right. We're gonna head out.
Stick your head out. We're gonna jump this on you so you can get some of that OC out of your eye.
Turn your head the other way. You want some more? You want more?
Come on.
Where is she? Yes or no? Do you want more water? Can I use some more?
All right.
Where is she? She's in the car where you left her.
The suspect has finally been taken into custody and can be seen crying. The officers wash out the OC irritant they sprayed on him earlier, a type of pepper spray that's non-deadly and is used to subdue attackers. To make matters confusing, the cops listen in disbelief as he asks where Kalia is.
I think he's full of He said she had the gun and she shot herself. No, it was him. I could clean his day. He was coming around with it. That's why I bailed. I'm just saying that's what he... Well, I know. That's when you jumped out and I jumped out. I heard the shot. So I was like, let me come around this way. And then I couldn't see inside the car. I knew she was in there. So I was like, I'm not going to fire and hit her. But I saw two people and I thought I actually had a black hood because it passed me southbound on 314 after I just left up there at Kenwood. And I was like, I can't be going southbound on 314 from the Wingstop. And it turned left onto Banks. And I went down 85 to turn around and see if it was it. And I just lit it up and he took off. Hey, he popped some rounds off into my windshield as I was bailing out. I'm fairly certain he shot her. I mean, she got a shot to her head. She's 109D. Best I can.
The officers discuss the situation among themselves and reach a common conclusion that Cameron is trying to fool the cops now, as it's apparent that he killed Kalia. But his lies won't protect him from the law, as he faces charges of kidnapping, aggravated assault, murder, and possession of a weapon. So, what do you think of these horrifying cases of innocent people becoming victims of kidnappers? Which case did you like the most? Let us know in the comments. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit the like button.